Hubert's hair-raising adventure. In a friendly jungle of Africa, Hubert the lion was proud of his male. One day, as he was sharpening his claws on a rock, a flaming hot spark flew up into the air and lodged on his head, and the mane caught fire. With a roar of surprise, he took off like a streak and jumped into a river to put out the fire on his head. With great fear, he felt with his paws the back of his ears and shouted, "I am ruined! I am ruined!" There was no hair. In place of the mane, there were nothing but stubble. "Oh, what will I do?" cried out Hubert. He squeezed himself into a hole of a tree trunk which was too tight for him, and his back with his tail stuck out. The old gossip bird Hornbill came and peeped through the upper hole of the trunk. She was amused by the sight of Hubert. She could hardly wait to share the news with her friends in the jungle. She rushed to see them: the leopard, the giraffe, the elephant, the rhino, the zebra, and the gnu. They all came. They asked Hubert to come out of the hole, promising that they will not laugh. Even the hyenas also agreed not to laugh. Hubert had no choice. He came out and felt miserable. All the animals began to think, what should be done? Many wild suggestions came, like putting on a wig or planting hair-growing seeds on Hubert's head, but none seemed to be promising until the elephant came up with a bright suggestion. "My grandmother told me that crocodiles' tears help to grow hair." Everyone kept quiet. No one volunteered to get the crocodile's tear except the elephant. He soon got hold of a bucket and left for the stream where the crocodile lived. It was getting dark. When he stepped into the pond, he saw the crocodile pretending to be a log. "I want to talk to you," said the elephant. The crocodile waited. "I want your tears," the elephant requested. With a surprise, the crocodile said, "Don't you know? Crocodiles never cry." Then he inquired, "What for?" When the elephant explained, the crocodile burst into tears, and the elephant did not lose any moment to collect the tears of joy in his bucket. It was already dark when the elephant started to return. He almost tripped over a hippo. Finally, he reached Hubert without losing a drop of the tear. His friends were amazed by his dedication toward his friend Hubert. "Don't wait! Come and soak your paws and rub on your head," hurried the elephant. Hubert did as he was told. Then he sat on his boulder, waiting for the hair to grow. It was getting late, and everyone was sleepy. Hubert was also sleepy. Nothing is happening. Finally, they all began to snore when the moon came out to watch them. Suddenly, Hubert's bare head was beginning to sprout. The hairs were growing thick and fast, while Hubert slept soundly and snored. The mane was restored quickly, but it did not stop there. The hair spread out in all directions tangling all the animals and covering the forest floor. The bird got up first in the morning and screamed, "Wake up! Wake up! See what has happened!" Everyone got up and started running in all directions. Hubert was in big trouble. He was shouting in pain, asking his friends not to pull his hairs. In a crazy, mad scramble, all the animals desperately tried to free themselves, and the hares tied up in huge knots. Finally, Mrs. Hornbill found out the baboon and asked him to cut the hairs fast and free the trapped animals. The baboon asked the animals to stay quiet and wait for their turn. When all were free, the baboon began to work on Hubert. The elephant came and criticized the baboon. "You are making it a square." But Hubert liked his haircut. It was only one of its kind, and no other lion could have a mane like him. He felt proud to be different.